Oh, Wagwan. Hope you're good. Hope you are well. Nice to see you again. And if it's the first time meeting you, I hope you don't scream at the sight of my face. I'm usually not one for like reactions, especially when it comes to music videos and stuff, especially even more so when it comes to dance music, because you know, it's dance music. You gotta be in the club, you gotta be inebriated, you gotta be drunk, you gotta be high, you gotta be yacked up, you gotta be geeked, you gotta be on some stuff in order to really enjoy some of these delightful tracks. Even though most of these tracks are made with complete sobriety and complete peace and isolation, sometimes it does add to the texture and to the sound and to the just overall impact of a record if you hear it for the first time under the influence of many things, surrounded by other many different people from all walks of life, as you're celebrating in this cold, dark, dingy place, bouncing from side to side, pumping your fists in the air like you just don't care. But today's a new day and I want to try something new, so here I am trying my best to react to this brand new Nina Kraviz record called Tarde. Now I'm not too sure if it's Tarde as in the Spanish Tarde or if it's just Tardy. I'm not too sure, but regardless of what it is, it's a new official music video for her new record called Tarde, and I want to react to it. Now my history of Nina Kraviz is a little bit up and down. I'm, somewhat of an unapologetic Nina Kraviz fan, even though a lot of people out there don't necessarily like her. Of course, visually, she's not bad to look at, but I just think in terms of her talent, in terms of her career span, I think she's had some very interesting peaks and valleys over the years that I've been kind of interested to look at from afar, because I think, even more so with her being a woman, it must be a completely different experience navigating these treacherous dance music fields, being who she is, looking the way she does, and considering the things that she says and sometimes doesn't say. Now, my history of Nina Kraviz starts with, of course, the breakout hit record, Ghetto Kraviz. You maybe describe me as somebody that may have come from a ghetto, may have come from ends, may have come from the quote-unquote hood. So my first ever time hearing anything that Nina Kraviz done or was about was hearing Ghetto Kraviz. And the funny thing was, I'm pretty sure I heard it on the dance floor and she wasn't playing it. I'm pretty sure I Shazammed it, figured out who this woman was, and then Googled it, and then from then went into a deep rabbit hole. And ever since then, it's been one controversy or funny story after the next. I remember her having a bit of a patter with, what's his name, Seth Troxler. I remember Plex seeming to have an issue with her being stark naked in a bathtub somewhere for RA. I think secretly Plex wanted to be, he didn't want to be in a bathtub. I think Plex actually wanted the feature of himself in the bathtub. That's what he wanted. That's why he was upset at that time. And then oddly enough, I also remember having an opportunity to see her live perform at a really interesting event called Retextured that I think happened, if I'm not mistaken, just before the pandemic. So that incredible era, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but close your eyes and harken back to a time in 2019 when there was no pandemic, when there was no people out there forcing you and putting you in a position where you had to get a stupid vaccine in order for you to travel or to enter the same nightclubs you were entering into freely. Before that was a special time. She was playing at this amazing event that I'm sure the Crank Brothers put on, so big up them. If it's not them, I apologize. But it was at the Wolverhampton Assembly Hall and it was called Retextured, and she was playing there all night long, and it was an amazing event. They kind of kitted out this room in completely black, these massive LED or screen type of thing behind her. They had silhouettes of her moving on a screen, her name flashing around there, a big light box around her where she was DJing. It just looked incredible. And also they made sure they kept all the VIPs, all the hangers on, all the Berlin stompers away from behind the booth, and it was just her DJing all by herself, and it was me at the back there holding my £10 very warm whiskey with a bit of coke in it, flexing and feeling wonderful. I had a bloody great time. But over time, her stars kind of fallen here and there. There was that weird Coachella performance. There's been some other things here and there that have kind of made me feel like, I'm not too sure about that. And I also remember this specific moment when I went to this RA powwow community type thing, and I mentioned her being one of my favorite DJs, not knowing all the drama that she's got into politically and whatnot, and everybody's face basically changing, and I said Nina Kraviz was one of my favorite DJs, so she's always kind of hold a special plate in my heart. But anyway, enough of the small talk, enough of the rambling. Let's get into the video and see what Nina Kraviz is about. This is Nina Kraviz Tarde, and this is my live reaction. She's walking next to a puddle. She's deliberating maybe jumping into it, but she doesn't have any socks on, so maybe that might be an issue where the water seeps into her loafers. I'm not really too sure, but so far it's pretty haunting, pretty troubling, but I'm hooked. Oh, Nina hablas español, eh? Oh, okay, chica.
Es realmente fuerte.
Oh, there she is. Is that she got the bappers out? She got the bappers out there. Is that a silhouette of the bappers, or is that the guy's elbow? I'm not really too sure. I'll take what I'm given. Oh, couple of hands touching on each other. In the cold somewhere. Oh, she's in the toilet with the young lad, ain't it? And you know, just from the outside perspective, he does look rather young, but hey, you know, you gotta let a queen do what a queen does. But red lit bathroom here, as I don't know if she's slitting the guy's wrist in order to make him listen to her songs, or if he's suiting his own list because he has to be part of this music video. But regardless, let's go. Okay, a lot of lips in this video, innit? Okay, the Tarde, kind of close. Spinning around. He's looking back like, babe, you got the keys? She's like, keys? What are you talking about? It's giving a little bit of mother son, innit? It's giving Naughty America. Alright, it's giving a little bit of that, but if you know, you know. Oh, there we go. Little Russian back off there, grinding on the beach there, holding on to the missus. Alright, cool. Oh, a little bit of white lips in there. Lips going everywhere. God damn. Wish that could be me so bad. What? No. But yeah, she's out here lips in the random. Right? Alright, cool. No biggie. All good. This might explain why there's so many. You ever seen videos of like Lenny Kravitz performing in like Italy? They are mad, bro. You just see like a sea of like dudes and phones. Yeah, probably all got like half chubs on, just like recording her DJing, and she's like going side to side in her like high-waisted jeans, t-shirt tucked in, you know, being professional, but also letting the man them know, you know what I mean? Might be Russian, but these hips are Mediterranean, love, you know what I mean? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. She's out there doing her thing, but god damn it, the sea of dudes is quite impeccable. So if anything, this is a really good way to kind of increase that sea of dudes, because them man pay. They stand there, they chin stroke, they Shazam, you know what I mean? Or like me, they make dumb reaction videos, so you gotta keep that fan base fed, but not too crazy, you know? You can't go too crazy. You have to just keep them fed a little bit, like, this could be you, but it's not, you know? Oh, there we go. Adjusting her little Fenty bra, nice. Is Nina Kraviz in her like Frank Ocean blonde era? Like, I want to hear some drums, babe. Come on, man. Give me something. Come on. Okay, she's getting dogged. I want to hear some drums, please. Covering man's face. Okay. Or maybe this is her return to minimal, because minimal's having a bit of a rising now, right? It's having a bit of resurgence, a bit of a respark. So maybe this is her minimal era. Who knows? But Oh, did we see a little bit of titty there, or am I bugging out? If not, this has been age restricted or something. I'm not gonna replay it, but goddamn, we gotta warn me, man. I got a flipping young audience on this channel. Great, holding my guy's face. Is he dead? Is he alive? This is my reaction to the song. He's asleep. You know what I mean? Everyone wants a nympho until a nympho starts to, want whatever nymphos want, and then also wants you to listen to her new album. You're just like, dude. I tap out. No más, no más. Lo siento, no más, no más. Pablo's out of it, man. What happened? Did you spike him, man? Nina Kraviz in a spiking era. So it's her on the vocals then. So Nina Kraviz speaks Spanish now, I'm assuming. Or she always has done. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but I always imagine, again, I don't like to listen or to watch interviews of DJs too much because I feel like DJs for the most part, I think, bar like a few exceptions, if you do talk to them actually, even through the DMs, you start to quickly realize like, God, man, you're a bit of a cunt, innit? Like they immediately like shatter any illusion that you have of them as like people. So it's nice just to kind of like keep them at arm's distance or just like look at them as an artist from afar. Like for instance, I'm never gonna flip in, DM fucking Playboy Carti. Do you know what I mean? I just like to enjoy him as an artist from afar. Do you know what I mean? And be kind of, obsessed with what he does that way, as opposed to trying to get to know him and then realizing that he's not the guy that I kind of figured in my head. Sometimes when it comes to people like Nina, you think, but does it matter really? Who knows? She's out here making Super 8 movies of herself in bed and shit, doing her thing. Or is that a red camera? I don't know, wherever it is. Looks like it's expensive filmed. Oh, what? She got the back off out? God damn. The little Russian back off and that. Let's see that again. Look at that. The little, what's that vaccine? What do they call it? The little Sputnik back off. Right? The little Putin romper. Is that on Trip as well? Or is that just something else? Not gonna lie, man, that was a little bit underwhelming. I hadn't listened to it before I did the reaction, of course, so I can get my real life reaction to it, or in real time, and a little bit underwhelmed. Not gonna lie, a little bit underwhelmed. Let's go to the best place to actually figure out what the vibe is on this whole entire thing by going to the comment section, because there's gonna be a lot of cap on there and a lot of fanboys. So let's see, and fangirls maybe, let's see what they're saying in the comment section, because I bet they're gonna be capping a lot down here. Let's zoom in on these bad boys and see what they're saying. This person says, La necesito ed version techno es un yoita, or yoita, however you pronounce that, or ita. This other word here, another person says here, Vaya nunca pensé que haresa una canción en español. Quedó super buena. So I'm thinking this person's happy. Another one. Nice to a big artist to experiment into some different sounds. Break the mold, people. Alright, guy, break the mold. You probably want to break her back. That's why you're saying that. Fucking Brenner. Another person says here, we need a techno remix in the background, have a great vocal. So this is the funny thing, innit? Because I did the same thing. I said, she's giving us her blonde era. So in one sense, if you're an artist and you're a dance music artist and you're experimenting, some fans like myself want to hear drums from you, where you want to hear we essentially want to hear you make Ghetto Kraviz 2023 version. That's what fans really want. That's the kind of, the one of the bad things about having a large fan base. For the most part, they only like your most popular stuff and they just want you to repeat that ad nauseum until the end of time, which is absolutely crazy. But then on the other side of things, you have these other alternative fans who just want to hear something different. But are they really going to be the fans who are going to be coming out to your raves? I'm not really too sure. So in conclusion, if you're an artist, don't listen to your fans. Just make the music that you enjoy and hope your fans like it, which is kind of weird to say and kind of mad. But hey, can't wait for some nice remixes with this, but also just the track is amazing. All right, Cap. Lyrics translated. Let's see what the lyrics are. From Jorge Gonzalez. Thank you, Jorge. It says here, this dream about love is so calming. It's really strong. I want to give you my love before it's too late. I want love. I want to give you love before it's too late. I love you so much. I couldn't quite catch this blank word. I love you so much, Agostino. Before it's too late. Late. I want to give you love. La 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 la. So much wrong. La la la. I want to give you my love before it's too late. Before it's too late. Late. I want to give you love. La 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 la. So much love. La 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 la. I love you. It's in my body. It's really strong. It's in my body. It's really strong is a great precursor to a that's what she said joke, isn't it? If you think about it. I know it's kind of corny and hacky to say that, but just think about it. Now we continue. So much love, so much wrong. Late, I want to give you my love, la la la. I want to body. You know how it is. Source, I'm native Spanish speaker that wants non-Spanish speakers to enjoy these beautiful words that hit me so deeply. Thanks for your wonderful, source. It's like saying source is just it's probably the least annoying way of doing that thing that people do on Twitter. Like Spanish speaker here, doctor here, neurologist here, pediatrician here. Like just give us the insight and just move on. Here. Anyway, loving the vocals and the bass on this track. Another person says, great work. I love that song. You have a very beautiful and magical voice. Cap. Amor para todos. Amor para todos. Another person says here, I just can't stop listening to those vocals. Yo, the amount of cap in these comments is mad, isn't it? But it's nice you're getting some good feedback. Because, all that pro Putin shit might turn a few people off, but I guess not. Awesome. Can't wait to see the mixed in a set. Everyone's saying this, so these are the sort of tracks people play before their sets, right, in clubs, and then you have to kind of nod to it to kind of make yourself feel like you know what music is, and to sort of slightly justify yourself as to why you paid £35 for a ticket to come here. You got in an Uber, you just bought your first drink, and you've already spent £100. You're like, yep, it's gonna be one of those nights. You have to kind of push yourself to enjoy it. Me encanta que saques este track con tremendo video. Se nota que el amor y la música son muy importantes para vos. Gracias por esto. Gracias por esperar tanto en la esencia. Saludos desde Argentina, Nina. We love you. So I'm assuming she has a very, and again, I don't know much about these people when they tour, but from what I assume and what I see, she has a very big popular fan base in the Mediterranean, right? The Italians especially love Nina Kraviz, and it looks like the South Americans also love her, specifically, especialmente, or have you said whatever that word is, Argentinian people. Another one here, I'm not too sure if this is Polish. Another one here says, what? No drums? Yeah, see? So another person says, grandioso. Nina, congrats, I love it. You're totally an artist. Another person here says, Divina Nina. Looking forward to hear more remixes. Okay, all right, again. I guess I'm in the minority here then. The crowd has spoken. They absolutely love it. They absolutely love it. Obviously, it's a bit of a letdown, bit underwhelming personally, bit of an interesting one to pick a music video for. You'd imagine, even though it was, just her and her toy boy having a bit of fun frolicking in the beaches of whatnot, and probably in some nice Airbnb, that maybe there wasn't much of a budget spent on it, but still a decent budget to spend that money to film that video for that track seems a little bit interesting, a little bit weird, but I'm assuming there's probably a plan and a rollout for this, so we're probably going to see something going forward that we're going to be intrigued by, maybe a turn in musical direction, maybe a different type of presentation and artistry. We're not too sure, but I guess we have to watch this space. But that was Nina Kraviz Tarde. This is the AgostinhoZinga Show channel, and if you enjoyed that live reaction, make sure you click the like and subscribe down below. If you didn't, you also feel free to leave me a downvote and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear them. Take care, be well, peace.